thing I see that Keyshawn Lawrence brings to our team is a grit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still working to get him to bring that grit out every play, but when Key wants to turn it up and lock in, he can do that. And when he does that, he's one of the best players on the team. And so that's the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? With me being an older guy, I can look down on him and see that, man, like once he decides to pull that grit out, and once we get him to pull it out every single play, and that's just who he is, man, he gonna be special. So that's just kind of one of the biggest things I see. When I say grit, I mean just his mentality, the way he plays the game, violent. You know what I'm saying? His confidence in his play. Like once we get him to bring that out every single down, every single play, every minute of the game, practice, workouts, like whatever it is, he gonna be special. Now they just got me playing at free safety right now, and I feel like it's going pretty good. You know, I'm not one of the guys that I got a standard for excellence. You know, so when I look at elite defensive back play, I look at Ed Reeves, the Brian Dawkins, the Jamal. That I look at the top standard. You know, so to the coaches, it may be, he's playing great, he's playing good, but to my standard, I see a Hall of Fame. I want a Hall of Fame standard, so I can measure myself up to the best. Understanding that even if I don't quite get that, I'll still fall a couple shorts less because I aimed and I reached for that. And so I just feel like I still got a long ways to go. Like I still can take my game to a completely other level. But right now, it just got me focused at free safety, and that's where all my energy and my attention is. Skill wise, I mean, we're as skilled as we've ever been back here in this secondary. You know what I'm saying? But even when I got here, like the mentality wasn't quite what I thought it should be. You know what I'm saying? We were kind of okay. We were kind of okay with just being okay. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel that from this group. I feel a group of guys who really want to be the best. Like not second to the, not third. I feel a group of guys who want to be the best. And, you know, that's the biggest difference. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're going to achieve a lot more just be simply off the mentality that we want to be the best. Because now, with that mentality, there are certain things that we don't allow anymore that we used to allow. Like there's a certain standard of excellence that we hold each other to day in, day out that wasn't here before. There's a standard of excellence that our coach holds us to, that wasn't here before. You know what I'm saying? Not to bash anybody or anything like that, but that's just how it is now. It's a standard. You know what I'm saying? It's a level that we all want to attain, that we all want to reach, and that we all know we can reach. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have a DB go first round since Andre Warfolk, and that was in 03. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know for other guys, but that's a chip on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And I try to let that chip spark and motivate the whole unit. You know what I'm saying? And understanding that, yo, it's possible that we can do this. And so I feel like that is just the difference. You know what I'm saying? Just the mentality, the grit, and the want to. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'll look at the greats and understand that they weren't born that way. You know what I'm saying? There was a mentality that they carried. And, you know, with Trey Brown and T. Wood leaving, yeah, kind of threw a wrench in the puzzle. But at the end of the day, man, the next guy's got to step up, and the next guy you got to have a playmaker's mentality. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, it's not so much that I don't know if I can. Like, now you're at the University of Oklahoma for a reason, and so we need you to cultivate the mentality of a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? Because before you can do anything, it starts in the mind. And so honing that, like you say, that playmaker's mentality, honing that playmaker's mentality, and giving off that playmaker vibe. You know, you have to succumb to it. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of how I feel on that, man. It's all a mentality. Do you see yourself as a playmaker? Yes or no? You know what I mean? And we just try to incorporate it and instill that in the young ones, you know, just kind of like with the language and the verbiage and how they see things. And, you know what I'm saying, when they watching stuff, like, don't watch it from a victor perspective, watch it from the playmaker's perspective. Like, oh, he could have made that play better, not, oh, he shouldn't have got beat like that. No, he could have done this better to make a play. You know what I'm saying? Just different kind of ways to play tricks on the mentality, on your mind, just to cultivate that mentality, that playmaker's mentality. I'm an in-state kid, so, you know, my mom, I come from a pretty big family. I come from a family-oriented family, you know, so my mom taking on other kids, you know, as I was growing up, it wasn't something she was shy away from. So, you know, once I got to college, it was no big deal for us to come down on Easter or Thanksgiving or whenever we're having a dinner and host a couple of my teammates.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.